What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Tay TV. I want to say happy November to you guys. This is my first reaction of November 10th. Fish you are not safe from, even on land. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on my social medias below. Let's get straight into this video.
You'll have amazing luck for the rest of the week. As exciting as diving into the ocean and swimming with marine life sounds, it's important to be wary of the potential dangers. Most of the times, the effect of meddling with these fish is felt long after they're dead. This video explores 10 fish you're not safe from eating.
Alright, so 10 fish we're not safe from on land.
Pufferfish.
Pufferfish.
Also called the swellfish or blowfish, the pufferfish contains a highly toxic substance called tetrodotoxin. This chemical is near its liver, skin, and intestines, and is 1,200 times deadlier than cyanide. When injected into its victims, it causes paralysis, death, and weakness.
Wow, causes
These
paralysis and
fish are
death.
tough because of their spiky skin and have tough survival instincts. They're named one of the world's most poisonous fish because they contain enough toxins to kill 30 adult humans. Unfortunately, there's no antidote to their bites. Although notorious for their poison, they're a luxurious marine delicacy in some countries, especially Japan. However, eating and preparing the fish requires utmost care and expertise, else it may cause fatality. Symptoms of pufferfish poisoning include difficulty with speaking, weakness, or paralysis of muscles.
So difficult speaking, paralysis of muscles. Hold up, let me go back.
Requires utmost care and expertise, else it may cause fatality. Symptoms of pufferfish poisoning include difficulty with speaking, weakness or paralysis of muscles, diarrhea, and dizziness. The meal, called fugu, is prepared by trained chefs, and only approved restaurants can include pufferfish in their menus. Encounters with this animal are rare. Even when it happens, this fish species shies away and wouldn't start an attack. Therefore, watch your back when you're in the water, or if you're eating out of the water. Kangaroo. Kangaroo is a small but deadly fish, measuring only about 1 inch. Despite its miniature size, you have to avoid it at all costs. This parasitic freshwater catfish is native to the Amazon basin of Peru, Colombia, Ecuador, and Brazil, and is challenging to spot. They feed on blood and have a tiny head and body that swells after they eat. Although they live in the gills of larger fish, they're notorious for swimming up into the urethra of humans. After they enter, it's difficult to remove them because they've got backward-pointing spines on their gills. This species of fish feeds on the blood and mucous membranes and lays eggs.
So feeds on blood and mucous membranes.
They can lead to the death of their victim. Many say this fish is attracted to urine, which explains why they make their way into the urinary tract of humans. This organism is only removed from the urethra after surgery to avoid forcible removal. Although many individuals say they have first-hand experience with this fish swimming into their urethra, they lack evidence to prove it. Additionally, researchers in 2001 countered the claims that kangaroos were attracted to the urine smell. Locals around the rivers where kangaroos found are known to tie strings around their penises to prevent it from penetrating. Goliath tigerfish.
Goliath tigerfish.
The Goliath tigerfish is named the most dangerous fish in Africa. These
so this is the most dangerous fish in Africa.
Congo River basin and feed on
in the Congo River.
They're incredibly fearsome, especially since their teeth are large and protrude from their mouth.
Dang, they got large teeth.
Long, and they don't bother about losing them since they have a set of replacement teeth for any loss or broken one. As a result, they're called the African equivalent of a piranha. In fact, the Goliath tigerfish is the only freshwater fish in Africa that attacks humans. With a capacity to reach about 130 pounds, these predators often attack unsuspecting swimmers. None of the claims that the Goliath tigerfish attacks humans are confirmed. They may have killed humans, but scientists don't recognize the claims since there's no proof. However, numerous fishermen have lost their fingers to the Goliath, and there are reports of children being attacked in the water. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission lists the animal as a prohibited species. This means it's illegal to own, buy, sell, or import them into the state. The IUCN say they're of least concern on the extinction scale.
So they're least concerned on the extinction scale.
The Wells catfish are giant freshwater fish that measure up to 16 feet long. These giants are found in rivers across Europe and are easily identified by their broad, flat heads and vast mouth. They feed on rodents, frogs, birds, birds, insects, and fish. Their mouths contain small but sharp teeth, which they use to attack swimmers or fishermen. They're believed to be exceptionally sensitive to chemical signals in the water and can detect water movements from nearby prey. This catfish lives in the cooling ponds of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, where they grow larger than anywhere else because they're undisturbed by humans. This fish sits on the food chain and feeds on different animals. It has only a few predators and ambushes its prey in a sudden strike. Due to their size, an adult well catfish has a few natural predators in the wild. While humans hunt them, they also need to be careful of their colossal mouths. Unfortunately, scientists don't understand much about their courtship and reproductive behavior.
Watch this. I can show you how to get the biggest discounts online when you shop at major retailers like Amazon.
Moray eel.
Moray eel.
Although resembling a snake, moray eels are dangerous fish species. There are about 200 species of this eel worldwide, most living in the sea and fresh water. These eels can reach up to 5 feet and don't have any pectoral fins. They feed on octopus, crustaceans, squid, and other fish. They often reside in rocky crevices where they attack divers. They're twice as vicious when disturbed and attack with a lightning-fast reflex. Their teeth are strong, sharp, and angled backward to prevent the prey from escaping. Their bites are extremely painful, and the victim bleeds heavily after the attack. Moray eels carry a toxin in their slime and mouth to destroy red blood cells. This toxin is why their bites are so severe
destroy
and
red
should be
blood
avoided
cells
at all costs. Since moray eels have poor vision and an excellent sense of smell, they can easily confuse your hand with food. You may want to remain still if this fish constantly opens and closes its mouth. The movement isn't to bite you, but to ventilate.
Boxfish.
Boxfish are similar to pufferfish, but it's not as toxic. Depending on the species, they measure 10 to 24 inches and live on rocky or coral reefs in the Pacific, Indian, and Atlantic Oceans. They're distinguished from other species because of their box-shaped bodies and honeycomb patterns on their skin. This fish feeds mainly on small fish and algae, and has an incredible defense mechanism to ward off
and it has
predators.
good defense
They release a toxin
mechanisms.
called oxytocin through their skin into the surrounding water, which is poisonous to any living thing within the vicinity. This chemical also harms humans as it breaks down red blood cells. The fish is also harmful if it's eaten uncooked, since they're similar to
Never eat
pufferfish.
this fish
Most
uncooked.
people avoid eating them. Boxfish eat small fish, including crustaceans and krill. They produce in late spring in warm water and form groups of 1 male and 2 to 4 females. This fish's colorful and unique appearance explains why they're famous among aquarium enthusiasts. People who eat this fish say it has a delicious flavor and contains a healthy amount of protein. However, it must be adequately cooked to eliminate the poison. Great white shark.
Great white shark.
The list of fish to avoid even on land would be incomplete without mentioning the great
Great
shark.
white shark. I
These
never want to
sharks
see
are
a
the
shark
most
in my
notorious in the
life.
world
Like look at this shark. Look at his teeth. Just look at it.
and are responsible for the highest number of unprovoked attacks on record. The great white is a fierce predator with 300 teeth and an estimated bite force of 18,000 newtons. They measure up to 15 feet long, with some record lengths exceeding 20 feet and 5,000 pounds. These incredible predators have an excellent sense of smell that detects blood from a quarter of a mile away.
They have
These
good
sharks
smell.
are located in the coastal waters of major oceans and eat seals, turtles, dolphins, whales, and fish. Scientists believe great whites don't intentionally attack people, but are doing a taste test. This happens when they leisurely swim up to someone surfing and take a bite to see if they're edible. This is different from intentionally hunting their prey to kill them. Unfortunately for humans, the taste test is deadly and results in death if one doesn't see medical help immediately. And to our best pig.
Best pick.
Fish employ many techniques to catch prey, including humans. While there are no records of orcas killing humans, a fatality occurs in cases of mistaken identity. Killer whales.
Killer whales. Ah.
Also called orcas, killer whales are the most popular whales found in oceans across the world. These sea creatures are blessed with attractive black skin and white patches on their skin. They're intelligent mammals belonging to the suborder of
They're
killer whales.
intelligent.
These fish vary in size and weight depending on the species. Interestingly, most species measure between 20 and 26 feet long and weigh 6 tons. Killer whales live up to 60 years animal preying on larger whale species like minke whale and other animals. They have no natural predators and are at the top of the food chain. Several factors affect their hunting skills, considering they're among the most dangerous sea predators. Killer whales are not hazardous to humans, since they're not part of their natural diet. At least there hasn't been a case of them eating humans. However, they often get aggressive in captivity and attack their human keepers.
They get
Their
aggressive.
swimming speed, intelligence, and large size make them one of the most dangerous predators in the ocean.
Gotta be careful around them.
Oceanic white-tip shark.
Oceanic white-tip shark. My first time
The
hearing about
oceanic
this shark
white-tips live in
ever.
tropical seas worldwide and are distinguished by their white-tipped fins. Although tigers, bulls, and great white sharks have recorded countless attacks on humans, the oceanic white-tip is believed to have killed more people. This is because they frequently pick off the survivors of downed planes and shipwrecks. They're most famous for their attacks on survivors of a U.S. Navy ship during World War II. After the USS Indianapolis sank on June 30th, 1945, about 890 crewmen were stranded in the water for 4 days. When the rescue team reached them, only 316 survived. About
Damn.
150 people were killed by the oceanic white-tip shark, making it the deadliest shark attack in history. This fish was also
Deadliest
blamed for the
shark
enormous
attack in
loss of
history,
life
wow.
when RMS Nova Scotia sank in 1945. Due to the oceanic white-tip shark's opportunistic feeding, everyone should be cautious around them. There have been cases of potential attacks that were averted because the divers responded to threats swiftly. Unfortunately for nature, this species has suffered a sharp population decline in the last 30 years. This figure is worse in the northwest and western central Atlantic.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
Stonefish. Stonefish is the deadliest fish in the world. They measure around 14 to 20 inches long and have the same width due to their extremely wide pectoral fins. They're found in tropical waters, including the Red Sea, Great Barrier Reef, and Indian and Pacific Oceans. This fish species has crusty skin and razor-like spines with enough toxin to kill an adult in less than 1 hour. They ambush
Less than
predators
1
deep
hour.
in the bottom of the sea and camouflage themselves on the floor. Their skin blends in with their immediate surroundings, hence their name. Stonefish deliver venom through the sharp spikes on their back. This ensures that they're protected whilst they sit on the seabed. Anti-venom is available, but must be administered quickly, else the victim is paralyzed or dead. Surprisingly, this venom is only a defense mechanism, not something they use to kill their prey deliberately. Instead, they strike with their powerful jaws and swallow their prey whole. Stonefish eat small invertebrates and reef fish. Rays, sharks, and giant sea snakes are their only predators. Until
This
next
is
time,
it for this
adios.
reaction video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for my
How's
next
Popeye's
video.
chicken sandwich get?
Thank you.